Most relationships struggle with establishing healthy boundaries with their in-laws and or friends. I'm Trisha.
And I'm Thomas. And we provide couples training, tools, and tips that help them have a more intimate and satisfying relationship. And today, in what the Bible says about marriage, this episode is going to get into leave, cleave, and unite.
Genesis 2:24 says, "That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and they become one flesh."
Yeah, and Jesus goes on and continues that thought in Matthew 19, verses 5 and 6, where he says, "So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." So do you want to unpack this a little bit more for everyone? Because I think there's really three principles, and then we'll kind of wrap it up at the end. Mm-hmm. Okay, so number one is leave, right? It says very clearly, leave his father and mother. To me, what this is basically saying is when we get married and we establish our union, I am now building my house. And my house is separate from the house that I grew up in.
Right.
And that means that I need to be very intentional about establishing boundaries and having privacy between us. What happens in our house, almost like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So when we have an argument or a disagreement, I don't run to mama.
Right.
Because it's easy to run to mama's house.
Yeah.
And let her know all the things that Trisha did.
Right.
And what about the times whenever you used to let my mom know what I did? I didn't like that.
Yeah. Right.
Tommy, you was wrong. Well, mommy, how did you find out?
So what's the second thing?
It's about cleaving. I like this. This is clinging for me, like Klingons,
But it's not clean.
It's not clean?
No, it's cleave. It's cleave.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
I think of it like a three-stranded cord.
Yeah.
Where God is one strand, the wife is the other strand, and the husband's the third strand. And if it's braided together, it's all kept together.
It's strong.
It's strong.
Yeah. And so the cleave basically means holding on to you, but not in a clingy way. I'm not a clingy.
Right.
But I'm cleaving to you because we are coming together to bring that strength and that bond and that unity, which really gets into the third principle, is that these two scriptures really talk about uniting. And it does not give anyone permission to separate this union that the Lord has brought together. How many times have you gone to your friends in the past, right?
Right.
And kind of said, hey, this is what I'm thinking, and then your friends are telling you what you should do or how you should do something to me, right?
Right.
How does that help our marriage?
It doesn't.
Generally speaking, it doesn't, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, really it's about aligning with each other and aligning with God.
Yeah.
And also communicating to Him, hearing back from Him, reading His Word, and communicating with our spouse. If you have too many voices in the mix, we've learned this, right?
Yeah.
If you have too many voices in the mix, it just confuses the thing.
Yeah.
And so, and even nowadays, people can run to their friends, they can run to their sister, then they can get advice from mama, they can get advice from social media, and now they've heard 20 different things on what they should do, and it just completely drowned out the voice of God.
Yeah, that's good. And I think the other part of communication is communication between us and the Lord, but also communication with our family, right? And letting them know how we are going to manage our relationship and where our boundaries are as it relates to taking advice or where we run whenever we have maybe challenges that we need to work through. So that's it. 3 principles: leave, cleave, unite.
Yeah, and we do these things. I don't know if we've already said it. We do these things with aligning and communicating.
Yeah,
those are
exactly.
Two critical avenues in helping to achieve those principles.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Well, we just bless your marriage. We bless your relationship with this word. And hey, this is what the Bible says. So we don't want to just be hearers, but we also want to be doers of the word. So God bless you, and we'll see you on the next episode.
All right, take care, guys. Bye.